All right, what is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We've got a small NBA slate, but we've got a decent amount of college games. So I'm going to give you guys my 4 best NBA bets, and then I'll also give you 4 best college bets. Recap from yesterday in the NBA, we went 3-3. Austin Reeves hooked us with 4 assists. Donovan Mitchell hooked us with 3 rebounds. He actually got the 4th, and then they took it away. So that was cool. We'll see Collier over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. Pretty easy. Hartenstein and Walker flew through their rebounds. That was pretty sweat free. And then Bobby Portis, we had him over 2.5 assists. He got 1 assist. Had a couple potentials. They just didn't drop. And then he just went foul crazy. He ended up fouling out. So not much you can do about that. All right, let's get into this slate and start talking about these games. So, first game on the card, Raptors and the 76ers. So, we'll see if Maxey plays. There was not a ton of lines out early in the morning, but we see the Raptors plus 8.5 on the road against the 76ers. I just don't like this lineup right now. It's a pretty weak lineup. So I would say 76ers minus 8.5. If we see Maxey and George play, Embiid should be playing. So if those 3 guys are playing, I don't see any reason to not take the 76ers here going on the road. I like the under as well. Raptors just don't play as good on the road. So minus 8.5 or the under 226.5. Next game, Knicks and the Pacers. I don't know how you don't take the Knicks minus 1.5. It's a trappy line. Like, Pacers aren't that much better at home. So Knicks minus 1.5. Shouldn't be any injuries. Should be the normal lineup. So we should see Brunson, Hart, Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. So matching up against that Pacers team is just lopsided. I don't love this matchup for the Pacers. I don't think Halliburton's going to be able to get his assist. Don't love the matchup for Mathurin. I don't think it's a good matchup for Turner. And I like the under in Siakam's points. So as I'm kind of handicapping this game, I just saw no angle where I wanted to take the Pacers. Over under of 239.5, a little too rich for me. I don't want to touch it. Soft lean towards the under, but taking Pacers unders, not a profitable system play. So give me the Knicks on the money line, minus 120 or minus 1.5. I think either's fine. Just a little bit safer. I know it's just 1.5 but I'll eat the little bit of juice there. Next one's going to be Pistons and the Bulls. Pistons have been red hot. Bulls are kind of going the other way. I know Lonzo's out for sure. So we'll see Kobe White, Dosunmu. We'll have Giddey in there. We'll have, Vucevic. And I'm missing one. Can't think of it right now. But anyway, for the Pistons, normal lineup. Shouldn't have any issues there. As long as there's no injury issues. I mean, it's All-Star break week. So I think if you were paying attention to the injury report last night, a ton of people sat. A ton of people got hurt, I'll go hurt and had to come out. Didn't look too severe, but it is what it is. Give me the Pistons minus 4.5 over 238.5. Heavy lean towards that over 238.5. That is a fairly low Bulls line, to be honest. I would say it's about the mid line for the Bulls. Next game, final game, Grizzlies and the Suns. Grizzlies only minus 4.5, but haven't been playing as good as of late. Suns at home, kind of hard to not take the 4.5. I think that's where I'd like to go. Suns plus 4.5. We got an over-under of 244.5. Of course, the Grizzlies play at a pretty frantic pace, but I would lean towards the under. That's a pretty high over-under for the Suns. So give me the Suns plus 4.5 and the under in that one. All right, let's get you guys some plays. Get you on your way. Before we do that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot. If you haven't yet, join the Discord. It's absolutely free. Link is in the description below. All right, so first play on the card is going to be Kevin Durant over 5.5 rebounds. He had 10 rebounds the last time he played Memphis this season. He's only played them once. If we look at how forwards are doing against Memphis in terms of rebounds, they're doing really well. So I like this spot for him. It's a really good spot for Devin Booker to score. You could look at Tyus Jones' assist. I don't trust the guy to get assist. It's at 6.5. I think it opened at 5.5. That was when you probably should have hit that one. I don't mind Booker assist either. Booker has a beautiful spot for everything: points, rebounds, and assist. But Durant has a good spot to get rebounds and assist as well. If you want to look at his RAs, it was 9.5 on DK. I just don't trust he's going to get assists. I think between Booker and Tyus Jones, I just don't trust him to get 5 assists. Next play on the card is going to be Scotty Barnes, over 7.5 rebounds. Minus 125 on FanDuel. I think this is minus 135 now, maybe minus 140 on DK. No RJ Barrett and no Jakob Poeltl. He just tends to step up when that happens. Mogbo, their center, is questionable to play. If Mogbo plays and we get a points line above 6.5, I'd probably lean towards the under on his points. But we look at Philly. They are 25th in rebounds allowed to the small forward position. So a really good spot for Scotty Barnes here today. Assist line was 5.5. Between him and Quickly, I just don't know who's going to get the assist. So I really don't want to push the envelope there. I do like Quickly to make 2 threes, but I'm not going to bet Quickly threes. But he does have a good spot here. But I like Scotty to come through tonight. Over 7.5 rebounds might be one I push to a double-double, to be honest with you. He could just go nuts on the assist or the rebound. So there might be some value there. Next play is going to be Josh Giddey, under 6.5 assists. He's only over this in one of his last 6 games. I think having Dosunmu and White in the lineup really impacts him from an assist standpoint, especially Dosunmu really is going to start to steal some assists from him. His line's 4.5. He's favored to go over. White's assist line's at 5.5, slightly favored to go under. There's just too many assists to go around there. So I like Giddey under. Also, Vucevic has a great matchup to get assists. His line's at 3.5. Could be one maybe if you want to ladder it up. Also looked at Vucevic over 1.5 3-pointer. He's got an excellent matchup to get threes in this spot. So could do it. My problem is sometimes he takes 2, sometimes he takes 1, sometimes he takes 5. So there's just not, usually when I bet 3-pointers, I'm betting, you're not really betting the make per se, right? You're betting the matchup and how many. It's quantity, right? If we know they're going to take 5 or 6, I'd be all over it, but we don't know. All right, last play here. I got Jaleel Duren. Huh. All right, well, it's pretty early in the morning. That should be Jalen Duren to get a double-double. It's minus 140 on FanDuel. It's a little chalky, but he's got a double-double in 7 of his last 10 games. 6 of 8 versus Chicago. So good line here. Should be able to score points. You could look at his points plus rebounds too. That's one that's kind of been banging pretty good. So maybe that might be something where you can get better value. I'm just playing it kind of safe, going with the double-double. Only thing with Duren is hopefully he doesn't act like an idiot and foul out. That's the only thing that stops this, because you can get rebounds on Chicago like crazy. So should be ample rebound opportunities. Another one I liked was Osir Thompson rebounds, but that ended up getting blown up. I think it's at like 6.5. So I don't trust him that much, but that was something I was looking at. Let's talk a little bit about college here. So I have 7 college plays I like here. So the 4 I have listed on the card, we have Loyola Chicago at Richmond. I like a -4. Actually, everything I like is away, which generally you don't want to do, but I think the matchups are just too good here. Next one's going to be Arizona -3 at Kansas State. I think we're seeing this line because Kansas State beat Kansas. So we're getting some value here. I think Arizona should be able to get the job done. Kansas just looked like crap. And then next one's going to be Florida -1.5 at Mississippi State. So this is a battle of 2 top 25 teams, but Florida's just the better team. So -1.5, I'm willing to do that on the road. And then the last one is going to be Alabama -3 at Texas. Another should be a really good game, but I love the pace that Alabama plays with. I think they're just going to be able to outpace them and should be able to win here. A couple of leans I had. Well, I don't want to say leans, but these are on the card. They just didn't get it on here. I like Indiana State, Northern Iowa under 152.5. I like UAB -2 at East Carolina. And the last one I like is UCLA +6 at Illinois. Even though I hate McCronin, I still think UCLA has potential to win this game, but I would take the points just to be safe. So those are the plays, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Tomorrow we should have a nice NBA slate here. prior to going on to the All-Star break. So we'll be banging that for sure. But like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video.